Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to show you how to make a YouTube play button. So before we start guys, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And now, let's begin! A block of your choice. I'm going for metal. As you see, metal. Don't know why I placed that wooden block. So what you need to do first is set your scale to 0.2 and scale in whichever direction you want by 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 0.1. By 1.2 blocks. So that's all you need to do for now. And then set your rotate to 15. And then of course you're going to have to, whichever direction you're facing, of course I'm doing it facing the water, sideways. So now of course you want to press T, which is this. So in this direction guys, you need to press T twice, as you see, and of course we need to do it in the other side. And the way you're going to know it's correct is that these 2 points align, as you see, so they are aligned. Now of course we need to make them the same length, as you see. So they are both the same length now, as you see. And then we have to make them 0.2 blocks thick, as you see. Then scale down by 0.2, as you see. And then of course, so now of course we need to make sure we scale these in. So they have to be a 0.8 by 0.2 by 0.8 part, as you see. And then as you see, we have to scale like in both directions by 0.2, but of course we won't go into that yet because, you know, we need to get everything accurate first. And then of course we need to make them thinner again, as you see, 0.2. So it's now a 0.8 by 0.2 by 0.4. So we have to do that again with the other part. So we have to press how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times. As you see, now we have to repeat it on the other side. As you see, the points align. Now, of course, we have to align these two up. So as you see, some alignments going on. And of course, scales, so they are touching the 2 pieces here. And then, of course, make them the same width, as you see. And then same length. So as you see. And now, of course, you need to save, because that's important. Because in case I get disconnected, I can continue then. So anyway, now of course we have to do the top. So the top, of course, we have to do the same as before, but of course flipped over. And as you see, those 2 points aren't aligned. So I have to try again. And now the points are not aligned still. Sorry, one more press. So as you see, that's 45 degrees, and now that is 60 degrees, I think. So now, of course, we have to do it the same. So as you see, a bit of scaling, you know. So if I just check the same, yes, they are the same. Now, of course, a bit of scaling, as you see. Then, of course, scale, so they are the same width, as you see. Then, of course, make sure the parts are the same. Now, of course, you want to scale this up by 0.2. And now, of course, do the same like before, but flipped over. So in other words, mirrored. So as you see, oh man, this is, and it's also kind of harder as well, guys. So as you see, now we have 1. We can now see if they are aligned, and yes, they are aligned. As you see, now everything is aligned. Well, this one isn't. Now it is. So of course, we need to make them the same size. As you see, 0.2 in all directions. It's also complicated as well, guys, so just to make you aware. Now, of course, scale across in both directions by 0.2. And now set your scale to 0.05. And scale down until it goes like this. And then, of course, scale across so it's like that. As you see, that's how it looks now. So now, of course, we need to save. And there we are. So now we have to do the other parts now. So as you see, we need to do some filling up. So set your scale to 0.2, of course, you know, making this the same width, as you see. But we have to do some scaling. So what we are going to do is, we are going to make sure this is, so we're going to scale this to the middle, as you see. And we do this to the other, so as you see, just do it to the other one, and boom. Now we set our scale to 0.05 and scale down by 0.1. So as you see, in both directions. And there we are. Now, of course, we have these annoying pokey corners as well. Don't ask me why I did that. So, yes. So don't forget to save. That's one thing we need to do. And now, of course, set your scale to 0.5, as you see, 0.5. Scale one of the pieces in one direction, so by 0.5, as you see. Then set your scale to 0.3 and scale by 0.3. As you see, it looks perfect now. But of course, we still have the annoying corners to do, so let's go and fix them up. So let me just figure a way out. Okay, guys, I have figured a way out. So set your scale to 0.05, as you see. And as you see here, we have these annoying corners to do. And as you see, we just scale up by 0.05 in both directions. Wait, no, we don't need to do it for the bottom one. So as you see, both directions. As you see, it's quite annoying, guys. I know. It's painful. So as you see, if I just make sure I do it correctly with the other one. Yes, it is correct. So as you see, 0.5. This one is kind of incorrect. Okay, great. Wait, no, it's not great. Hang on. There we are. As you see, we just need to do it to the other one. And as you see now, guys, we have still these annoying corners popping out. So we need to set our scale to 0.02. So we click it and scale, as you see. So that is that done. Now we need 0.01 and just a tight. In fact, no, we don't need to actually. No, we don't. That was a dumb suggestion there. But anyway, now we just need to scale up carefully with the 0.01 scale. So as you see, until it goes up ever so slightly. And as you see, guys, we have now got the base done. Now we just paint it at this red, which is hue 1, saturation 86, value 77. So now, of course, we paint it all red. As you see, not your build. That's supposed to be great because it looks nice. And we save because that is really, really, really important. And now we do the play button. Now set your scale to 0.05, as you see. So that's what it should look like. Then, of course, set your scale to 0.2. And as you reach to the end, guys, so as you see, this is one block. And scale, so it goes like this, then scale forwards by 0.4 blocks. Then, of course, scale down by 0.4 blocks and scale up by 0.4 blocks. Sorry about that. Then, of course, press T twice. And, of course, we have to make sure the other one is aligned. Now, of course, 0.05, that's our scale, of course. Now, set your scale to 0.01, as you see. And scaled until the arrows are aligned. So, we have to do that all the way, until we get a nice triangle. As you see, we just need a bit of space, as you see. Now, of course, do a bit of scaling in. And as you see here, guys, we made a little boo-boo, but of course, that can easily be fixed with 0.05. Then, of course, scale it out by 0.5, of course. Same with this one. Hang on, I think this one might need scaling down. So as you see, a bit of up and down, And as you see, we now need to fill the inside. So we need our 0.05 scale. Of course, begin scaling until, the area is like filling up. So as you see, we just need to save as much blocks as we can. So as you see, until the overlapping goes, so until it starts covering up. As you see with this one, it isn't, so I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. There we are. If I just scale that out by 0.5. Now, of course, we need to place a block, scale it, of course, so it's thin, and now patch up that tiny hole. And as you see, it's now patched up. So now, of course, now we just need to save. So as you see, guys, the triangle looks great, in my opinion. Of course, we do have those two annoying corners there. If I just use scale 0, and you guys should do this as well. So as you see, use the scale 0, and of course a bit of scaling down and all that. Great. Perfect. Now, of course, we save. As you see. Now, of course, we just, set our rotate to 45. Just press once, and as you see, 0.05, of course. We want everything even. And now, of course, we need to use our scale 0.02. Of course, it's tiny. I know it's tiny. And as you see, we need to do a bit of scaling out. As you see. Then, of course, set your scale to 0.1, not 0.2. And now, of course, do some final touching and all that. And as you see, it's still annoying, so we are going to use 0.05, of course, to do some touching and everything. Now the scale 0, so, some finalizing and everything. Of course, a bit of scaling out, of course, so we need to make it a little bit thinner. And as you see, guys, we have now done the triangle. Now, of course, paint it white, as you see, not the play button. As you see, we have now done the YouTube play button. You can also do some variations as well, like like PewDiePie's 100 million subscriber award. So, you just paint it like this, and this looks like the 10 million subscriber award to me. And of course, if you're doing the 100 million, of course, paint the middle dark red. And as you see, we got some variations and all that. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe, share this video to your friends, and see you next time.